or it just felt like there's no progression at this time. Spirit of Wands, a lot of attraction, chemistry. We also have somebody curious about you here. Messages coming through. All right, let's see what's going on, because it seems like there's like conversation, collaborating, getting to know each other. And then they're at the Two of Swords. All of a sudden, communication stopped. Things are going stagnant. The challenge is the Two of Cups. The challenge is the Two of... Ooh. Okay, kind of getting an idea what's going on. What is going on with this person? Look at their thoughts. Look at their way they're thinking. They're in their head. They're having anxiety. There's paranoia, and it's all due to something that they're doing bad. We got to clarify this. What are they doing? They're stressing out because of this devil. Now, the devil could be like unhealthy attachments, manipulation, they're lying, there's something that they're doing, like negative patterns. Also could be addictions. It's like self-sabotaging behavior. What is this Three of Cups in your energy? Yeah, there's unresolved issues here. Now you're like unfulfilled. Is there like, maybe you found out there's other energies involved or suspicious that there is? Maybe somebody didn't meet up with you? Okay. Hermit, Death. We got to see what this is over here. Oh my goodness. Someone didn't follow through with what they said. They can't have a relationship. It's because it looks like they already have one. They said all these things in the past to you and created this dream or this way. But they're dealing with more than one energy, or even possibly three. I'm sorry to break it to you guys, but this reading is more than there's somebody being very deceitful. There's other energies involved here. That's why things are stagnant. It looks like they're ending something because they cannot commit, or something got too serious, and they stopped. They had to stop something. So it looks like they completely like ghosted in some way. They didn't want conflict, so they had to lie about something to avoid a fight or a conflict here. In their mind, they were investing and collaborating. Yes, they wanted to continue to talk to you. They're thinking about making a move. But they're here, but they're having anxiety about it. So maybe they are wanting to come back again. But then I am seeing this hermit, them being isolated and feeling very lonely. Isolating themselves from the world. So what is going on? It looks like you're ending something here in the near future. There's like something that was very shocking that maybe you had no idea that was happening here. I do see, though, that with this Ten of Swords energy, this is you recovering and moving on now. Okay, because something, again, the swords are falling out. There's a lot of healing involved because of a betrayal. This person seems to be investing or doing the same thing over and over again. They may have other addictions that they fight with, or like, but they seem to be normal. But there is something showing here about like addict behavior, and it's creating hardship in not just connections like yourself, but with everyone too. So it's like you got kind of pulled into their dark world, but not knowing it until a little later. Maybe when, but it does show that you are coming out of this. And the crazy part is, too, yeah, you're ending this. The crazy part is that you're not the crazy part, obviously, you're the Empress, but the Empress is coming through. The Empress knows their worth. You're coming up as love, abundance. This is all about growth and expanding. This is you expanding your life and you building a life for yourself. And you're at a very high level of the Empress. You're operating this way. So it's like your confidence, even though is like somebody like, even though this was difficult, it's like you're coming up on top with the Empress. So it does look like you guys are ending something after like a break or finding out some things here. Because it shows like during the separation, there's a judgment call. There's a realization of something. And you making a choice and letting go of this situation. And any regrets that came with it. And more of stepping into a new chapter. And then we have this beautiful opportunity coming in for you of something new. So even though it's like I feel like you have to still protect yourself from this person, as if they still want to communicate or collaborate with you. But I feel like you have to protect them because there was too many secrets, too many things, too many people involved. Okay, or influences involved. So as you're defending yourself, as you're standing your ground, you're still, an opportunity is coming in for you. This is a brand new opportunity. This is a need to open up to this new beginning because it's very powerful. So you're being handed something from the universe and the Spirit wants you to grab it and plant it. Okay, because there's a huge transformation coming from you with the death and rebirth. Letting go of old ways of thinking. You're like becoming someone completely, not saying who you were was bad, but it's just like coming up to a new level of you, like seeing things in different perspectives, having higher knowledge about something. You got more wisdom. You had awakenings. So you're seeing things very differently from what I'm seeing with the death and rebirth and the Empress coming in, which is leading you and meeting you with this beautiful pentacle, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Wow. And the Queen of Swords too is just like I want nothing but the truth. You're being true to yourself, you're being true with others. This is very clear thinking. But it just feels like someone here kind of like played this card of long term with you, but ended up being like a whole other person. You see? And I feel like this hurt, but it didn't knock you down. You are now here having this huge transformation within your life where doors are opening. Okay? I cannot believe that the devil just came through like that. And it seems like they're in their head a lot. Like, in their head. Yeah, they're holding back. They're just in their feelings. Things are just stirring up. They're thinking about collaborating, investing. They're thinking about this. They're feeling like they want to, but then they're in their head thinking about this, you know? They feel lonely and isolated. But then there's something here, a warning, like you don't want this person only to contact you when they feel lonely and isolated. Because it seems like something is catching up to them with this devil. And there's a lot of regrets with this person. They have seemed like they have hurt a lot of people with their self-sabotaging behavior and trying to be something that they're not. That's why I'm saying be careful, because it looks like this person may out of the blue like try to get your attention and want to fix the connection, even though they feel unworthy around you, because they feel you're better than them. That's what they're feeling. But they have habits. I don't know if he will ever change. You see the habits here? That's what's coming through. Let's get some advice here. All right, Cancer. Give. Ooh, I like that. And reassess. Okay. Ooh, sorry, guys. It says, one of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. Reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. Have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet, still, you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. All right, let me just go ahead and grab a love message here too, you guys, okay? Oh, hello. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another or on however. Now is the time to give to yourself. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for you, Cancer. I hope